We're the Kitchen Stitchers.
-1.
-1 plus 2.
Plus 2.
Cause math.
That still makes 3.
We still have 3.
Okay.
I'm Lisa. This is Goose.
This is Stella. And I'm Arlene.
So Crystal is on vacation. She left today. So because we're at my house, I thought we would replace her because she left us behind.
Not replaceable. Substitute.
Okay. We will substitute in 2 for the place of 1. So
yes.
These are my kittens. They're 3 months old. They just had a vet check today, so they're a little anxious.
And 2 minus 1 is still 1.
2 minus 1 is still 1.
Cause math.
Cause math. Anyway, say goodbye. Bye, Goose.
Bye, babies.
Anywho, today's July something. I already forgot the number.
17th.
So
July
it's
17th.
July 17th. And we are in my kitchen.
Yes, with our pretty
My coffee cups.
behind.
Who doesn't love coffee?
Me. Sorry. I like tea.
Crystal doesn't like coffee either.
Tea.
Coffee. Anyway.
There's a song like that.
So I need to go back to our StitchCon update because I neglected to mention something. When we were doing our needle minder show and tell of what we received, I also have one additional needle minder that,
Hair.
thank you, it's always a hair, that one of our friends, Tony, okay, so Tony ordered specifically from Amazon a needle minder to participate in the exchange, and then she didn't want to use hers, so I said, I'll take it and I will show it on our video because it was hilarious and I completely forgot. Came across it on Saturday, happened to run into these group of women on Saturday and they said, hey, you didn't do our needle. So anyway, this is the needle minder that Tony got, which is great.
It's so appropriate because you do those big, beautiful projects.
I do,
and
big,
it's
gorgeous.
Big,
whoops, I'm sorry.
Big ass needle minder.
You can hold your knitting needles on this one. Anyway, so this is kind of a lesson in when you order things online, check the dimensions. Anyway, needle minder. There you go, Tony.
It's big. It is
big.
It'll hold every needle you have. You know, you could probably put them all around with all the different colors on for your big, gorgeous projects.
I could do that. That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, if I ever start doing one of those other big ones.
You've got lots of them. You want to show one?
Sure. Okay, so this is one of my whips for the week. I actually only worked on 2 things this week, which was kind of exciting. I don't know if anybody remembers, but this is my Heaven and Earth Designs Farewell to Anger that I started a while ago. I kind of put it aside because I had so much going on, but I'm going to share my progress. It's very bulky, so give me a break.
It's beautiful.
Give me a minute here.
So beautiful.
All right, let's see, where's the top? Okay, here it comes.
This side.
So here's, let's go back a little bit. Okay, there it is. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm working, I think it's 45 pages, the pattern, so I'm working on just the bottom 9, and I'm kind of doing one color at a time all the way across, one color at a time all the way across. So now I'm working on some of these dark oranges. I think the color's, 720 if anybody is interested in the color. So you can see in here it's starting to fill in a little bit, and with some of the darks you can see the lampposts and the trees are starting to kind of show up and appear here. This must be a tree coming. So it's kind of fun, slow going, but I really enjoy doing this. So I actually took a break from it because it was so bulky and cumbersome to work from that I wanted to get a stand to hold this, and I couldn't find one that I liked. So I bought, I did find one that I liked, but they aren't making them anymore because the man who was doing it, I think he was just finishing up nursing school. So when he graduated and started working, he decided not to pick it up. So I bought the plans of how to make it, and then I tried to find somebody to build it for me, and I couldn't find anybody to build it for me. So I built it myself, and ever since I have this big monster stand, I've been able to comfortably work on this big ass project again. So
just
yay.
One more piece of evidence that you are Wonder Woman.
I am Wonder Woman.
She's like Tim the Toolman for the leisure arts world.
Tim the Toolman.
So, but for those of you who've never done a Heaven and Earth design, there's 238 colors
on
in
this
this
one, yeah.
max color thing. 238. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
And I don't know if you saw all the little individual. They're like, I don't know how you do that.
Well, the fabric is gridded, so it's easy to. It's in 10 by 10 grid, so it's easier to keep track of where you're at, because once you get used to counting the grids and knowing if the gridded line is a 0 or yeah, so once I figured that out, it wasn't so bad. So anyway, that is my big whip for the week.
I aspire to be one whip day.
Anybody who ever wants to be me, don't.
She's
you
amazing.
do not want to be me.
Amazing. Show your other big
I have another. Okay, so the other.
So we've seen this one, but we get to see this amazing.
This was
progress.
one of my Stitch Mania. My Stitch Mania starts. So this was Christmas by Renate Parolin, an Italian designer. This is the one that got stuck in customs for like a month, and I didn't get it, but it came just in time for the end of Stitch Mania to start. So here's where I'm at so far.
He wrote in English. How nice is that?
Most of this is in Italian.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I don't have it with me. It's in the rest of the pattern. So it was interesting. I don't speak Italian. I don't read Italian. So I had my phone with a Google Translator trying to figure out what the heck he was writing, because it was Italian.
Goodness for Google Translate.
Yeah. So here's where I'm at so far.
That's so neat. Go closer so they can see some of the detail on this. It's so amazing.
It's so fun though, because on all the branches you've got, for decoration, you've got these little squirrels, these wreaths, these little lanterns, and all this berry and holly, and then up here, I was told at Stitch-In this weekend that, oh, look at the pretty cats. No, they're not cats, they're owls. So we decided they are cat owls or cowls. So these are the cowls here, and the candles, and all the little birds, and the ornaments, and yeah, so this top here is just covered in birds. And then I can start working on the bottom, because obviously I didn't start at the bottom. I normally start at the bottom, but for whatever reason I didn't. Anyway, those are my 2 whips that I had for this week.
My only work in progress, I finished the Halloween arches, so now I'm working on the fun one, Internet Village by Carolyn.
Internet Village.
Oh no, did I say that?
You said that.
Gingerbread Village.
Oh, that.
By Carolyn Manning Designs. It's so fun.
I wonder if she's related to Eli and Peyton Manning.
Yeah, probably not. But
Maybe.
maybe.
I love Peyton Manning.
And so that's where I am right now. It's been fun to stitch so far.
So that is this. What's this guy up here? What did you do?
I dropped.
Oh no, your dove wrapper.
I had read this last night. I thought, oh, I should share this. It says.
Could have shared the chocolate.
I know. I'm sorry. Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Nice.
I think that's pretty good for this community. We all like to stitch. Sorry.
Because cross stitchers have a great vibe.
We do.
And we are an incredible tribe.
We are.
So is this your only whip?
That's my only whip.
You were so monogamous. Well, you said you finished something. I didn't finish anything.
Yes, I finished the Halloween arches. So that's what the Bent Creek design was supposed to look like. And we were doing shenanigans. So I kind of wish I had done like something pumpkin-y on this, because it's brown and I don't really like it as well, though I love the fabric. So the fabric was a lot of fun to stitch on. And so because it was on a brown background, I decided to make the colors brighter. So I had gotten these color and cotton threads.
What a great
at
green.
StitchCon. So I did that. The only thing that's not the color and cotton is this, which is Week's Work Envy.
The back?
The arches are in the Envy.
Okay.
But everything else is in, except for the black. The black is just regular old 310. Is in the, yeah, just like Barbara's cat. Yes. So those are all color and cotton colors. So that was fun.
I love that bright green.
Yeah, I like the bright green too. I didn't want to make the bats black.
What would you have done in orange? The arches?
Yeah, well, no, I would have done pumpkins instead of doing the Halloween arches on this. I would have done a pumpkin. But see, it was too small because it was sized right for this Halloween arches thing. So I'll probably make this into a flat fold. I'll probably be adventurous and try to do that. We'll see. Thank goodness for Vanna's little tutorials to help me out. I've been trying to be adventurous and I am not a sewer, I'm a stitcher. So
You got this, Arlene. You
I've
got
been
this.
trying. Glue
Well,
and
you got-
tape are my best friend.
You have some awesome fully finishes.
Yes, so I went to Michael's. So I went to Michael's and they had a sale on frames. So I bought this frame and I took some cardboard. Oh, sorry, wobbly table. I took some cardboard and I put some batting behind it and then I glued and taped. Double-sided permanent Scotch tape works really well because I was really afraid because I wouldn't be able to pin this
Because of the cardboard.
and it really held the fabric
Could you
to the cardboard.
use the cardboard because of the frame?
Yeah.
Because you could the batting, the thicker board, you couldn't get it behind.
Right,
Gotcha.
right. Because when I tried to do that, then with a thicker foam board, you can't get the back on. So I wanted to keep the back on. So that double-sided stick tape really helped me because then I could kind of adjust it.
Nice.
So I could be sure it was square. And then I put the batting behind it, then taped it all down, and then was able to do this. So yay. And so the other frame that I got was this.
I love this one.
It was pretty inexpensive again from Michael's, and it's got a little clip. So I took this, I think it was Lizzie Kate small tidings,
I have that too.
and I finished it off. I love the little fabric that I got on the back, so that kind of matches the little ball there, which is kind of fun. I'm not really wild about what I did with the ribbon around the sides. I kind of needed to cover the sides, obviously, but I'm not sure I'm really happy with that, so I'll have to figure out what to do better in future. But for now, it's fine.
I love that little clip on
So
it. It's really cute.
I'm going to be able to flip this out for different seasons, so I can finish some others up. So that's kind of fun. Those are my finishes. My fully finished by me finishes.
I have one fully finished by me finished, but I didn't actually stitch this, so
That's all right.
I don't know if I should tell the story of the
Yes.
expression. So,
She's a runner.
This might gross people out, but for funsies, I like to run long distance running. I know I don't look like a long distance runner. I don't do it well,
She
but
runs.
I enjoy doing it. So
I only run when chased.
one time I was watching a movie, The Bucket List, and Jack Nicholson was talking to Morgan Freeman, and at one point he made a comment, never trust a fart. Well, anybody who's a runner knows that expression, and I've kind of taken it as my own, never trust a fart, because it's just so true. Anyway, so my daughter, Alex, who just started stitching a couple months ago, I think we mentioned, she saw this on Etsy and thought I really need to do this for my mom. So she bought this pattern, and she stitched this up for me, and she gave it to me, just a piece of fabric, piece of linen with the expression and and look how lovely she did. She did such a nice job. Look how nice her stitches look. She's so good. So she gave me this piece of linen, and I thought, oh, I really need to finish this, but I want to make it really kind of fun and make a cute little fun smalls pillow kind of thing. So I got this suede fringe, and on the back, coffee beans, because never trust a fart. Anyway, so that is my fully finished. That was my first little pillow finish. So that was
Alex,
kind of
that
fun.
looks great, but I'll tell you, you need to put your initials and the date on that.
And I told her the same thing. So everything other than this, she has initialed and date.
She really did a nice job
She
on that.
really does. Look how nice her
Look how
stitches
very,
look.
very straight, and even on the little pile at the bottom.
The poop pile.
The poop pile, that's good. So, we want to show the angels?
Okay, so my other daughter was born in 1989. Backstory, because everything's a long story with me. So she was born in 89. We moved to Cincinnati in 90. Shortly thereafter, I found some of the local needle workshops, and in, I think it was Creative Cottage that used to be in Madeira.
Yes.
They had these set of angels. I think they were Marbek.
Yes.
M-A-R,
That's it.
that's all I don't have the pattern anymore, but I made,
I had mine somewhere.
I made like 4 of these for my daughter to have in her bedroom, and one of them, well, I have more than 4 patterns. I only finished 4, but fast forward, we were celebrating Arlene's birthday, and we were out to dinner with Crystal and John, my ex-husband and I, Arlene and David, and her mom and dad. And after I think we went to that hibachi place down the street.
Yeah.
So when we were done, we went to Arlene's parents' house for birthday cake, And well, it was the first time I'd been to your parents' house, and I remember walking around and looking at all their decorations, and on the wall was a Marbek Angel. And I thought, oh, and I don't think I ever said anything to you at the time, because I think I had kind of been on cross-stitching break for years at that point. But I always remember, it's like, oh, we did the same thing. But what I remembered was a different picture. I mean, it was the one that I bought that I hadn't done anyway. So I thought it'd be fun to share our Marbek Angels. Because this one, I don't even remember the name of it. So this is one of them that I had done for my daughter, and it is dated 1993. So I did this in 1993. Oops, I'm shaking the table, so sorry. On Ada, because didn't we all stitch on Ada? Is yours on Ada?
I don't know.
So this hung in her room for the longest time, and along with the other ones that I did. And then when my granddaughter was born, I took all of them up to keepsakes, and I said, can you reframe these in dark frames? Just, they don't need to match, but I want them all to be dark frames so that if ever I add to it, it doesn't have to match, just I can tell them dark frames. So because these were framed so long ago, and this had matting, and I think it had two layers of matting, it had faded. So she had to get the fading not to show, she had to really shrink it down. So, but look how cute it is, all shrunken down.
And I did this one for my sister, and matted and framed it in like this color matte right here.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah,
she lives in New York, so I couldn't get it.
I think that's what I think I had that color matting too. And it was a gold frame.
Yeah, it was really pretty. And I did one for my now ex-mother-in-law, and it was navy and yellow and really pretty, and she had it forever in her family room. Who knows if she has it there now, but
I bet she does, and she thinks of you fondly.
I'm sure. I'll think that.
Okay.
That would be delightful. And then, of course, I did one for my mother, and that's the one that she saw, and that's this one. And it was actually on linen. So.
Oh, you did linen back then. You were way better than me. See, you don't need to be
the glare, so.
There you go, that's better.
All right, so there's, I don't know if you can see the silver Krynic in the trees, and there's all kinds of.
Sparkle in the linen?
No. No, that's just a sparkle for the Krynic all through it. This one didn't have beading, it was just all the Krynic. And I remember thinking what a pain that was to sew with. I didn't date this. Did I? Oh yeah, I just put 1990.
That says 90?
Yep.
Ah.
1990.
So she did hers way before me, 3 years.
Yeah, so I would have been pregnant with my daughter when I was doing that.
When I went to pick these up, the other, my daughter wasn't sure which one I was referring to, so she had 2 of them done, and the other one was dated 92. And I know I did 2 others even before, so we might have been in the, I bet we were in the shop at the same time.
Except Crafty Ways is where I went, up on Beachmont.
Oh man, I like that one too.
Yeah,
that was the first
awesome.
one I found.
That was where I first started really getting into cross stitch, was up there. So, and then when they closed down, I went to Twisted Threads. And the thing is as I was looking for the patterns of the ones that I did, because after cleaning out my closet earlier in the summer, I found the patterns. Of course, now I can't find those patterns. No. But I found something
more.
that I had bought at Twisted Threads when they went out, and I was so excited. It's the Lizzie Kate's Smalls, and they were $6, and the pack was $5. Yeah. And I had some linen in here. I'm so excited. Look at this. I can't wait to do this one. The Shepherd's Bush Luck and Love.
Amore.
And this is a Bed Creek from 1998. Isn't that fun? And look at this little witch. Oh, man. This one has twisted threads on the back, so.
So this was theirs?
I must have been theirs, yeah. No, it says Mary Burton is the illustrator.
Yeah, because that's their.
Yeah, so they were.
Interesting.
So it was twisted threads on the back.
Interesting.
And then this one's cute too. Same one, twisted threads on the back. Ghosty Boo. So those will be fun, and I have some linen in there, and even a bunch of thread.
This Ghosty Boo.
I'm so excited. Look
This guy's too cute. Look at his raggedy.
Look at this thread. I'm so excited. I didn't even know this. This is so sad.
This is all channel arts and shakers and Weeks dye work.
That's awesome.
I wonder if the dye lots are the same.
Probably not. $1.70 back then.
Oh my gosh, check out these colors. Look at this violet. Oh, I want this.
So I was she was closing out, so I was like cleaning her out of stuff. I don't think this even goes with anything. So I was just cleaning her out of stuff that I thought was cool looking.
It's cool looking.
So this was
Ooh, look at this one.
Celebration.
Get 2 of these.
Oh,
Presidential blue.
They still have that one for
That's
sure.
a real pretty blue.
Did you show the confetti?
No.
Confetti. I got to do some fun stuff with this. Mermaid. They still have mermaid. There's another confetti.
It's mascara. Anyway.
So, yay!
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited to find all that. So, anyway, something fun to play
So
with.
that's kind of like a haul without
is.
spending any money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Segue to
So
haul because
sad.
I don't often have haul because I try to be good, but sometimes the sickness kicks in.
It's an addiction.
Oh my gosh.
It's.
And
I'm like, I gotta stop. I can't even look anymore because I want. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm going in debt. I can't do that.
it's horrible.
Mhm.
It's horrible. So the sickness hit me on Saturday.
At the stitch-in?
No, before the stitch-in.
Oh yeah, PayPal.
So, stupid PayPal. Who the hell in their
PayPal.
evil? So
Easy way to take money.
I was going to the stitch-in in Evendale this past weekend, and it started at 10, and you know it's 6 morning, and I'm just kind of killing time before I have to leave. I have to leave around 9:30. You know, so of course, what do? You kind of look around Etsy, and you look around 1, 2, 3, and I came across this thing on 1, 2, 3, and I don't know why it ended up in my cart, and I ended up getting the linen and the beads and the and then I hit PayPal.
Well, let's.
I don't know why I did it.
You gotta see.
Oh my god, it was truly the sickness because I don't know why I bought this. I mean, it's cute, but do I love it? No. But I bought it anyway. Well, I take it back. It is kind of cute.
What is cute?
It's cute. So I think I'm kind of stuck on trees right now for some reason. So I got this, and I forgot to read Woodland Wonder.
Glendon
So it's a Glendon Place. I mean, it's super cute. It's got all kinds of krynic and beads, and I think the antlers are just all sparkly krynic metallic, blah blah blah. But I don't know why. So I had to buy the linen and the beads and the krynic. I don't know why I did that.
Did you get that from 1, 2, 3?
I got it from 1, 2, 3, and they had it to me by Monday. I ordered it Saturday morning,
I love 1,
and
2, 3.
it was in my mailbox on Monday.
I love that they will kit things for you, so you don't have to. They'll just put it all together. The linen, the beads, they'll have it
and
all
you can
there.
deselect one item if you happen to have.
Yeah, I love that.
Copper
That's
beads.
so
'cause
easy.
Now I have copper beads.
So
Why?
easy. It's
Yeah,
too
so-
easy. It's just too
Well,
easy.
and I truly believe we have a sickness. Anyway.
So I got this in the mail. I think this is really cute. The July. But look at the little owl at the top. So
He's cute.
he'll be fun to stitch.
Does he have a patriotic owl? Is that?
Yeah, he's got
Oh
little
my gosh,
picture
look, he's
of
in-
this. He's so
He's in
cute.
an Uncle Sam suit.
So cute. And then this one will be fun. I won't be doing this right away because I'm gonna save some money first and then buy some.
Is it a
fabric.
game board?
It looks like a game board, doesn't it? It's kind of fun, but it's not. I guess you can make up your own game.
Jane's Joy.
Yeah.
It does look like a game board.
So very fun.
And we all know someone who loves game boards.
Yeah, that's the same person who did the Halloween, the gingerbread village, not the internet village, the gingerbread village. Yes.
This will be fun.
So, yeah, those are going to be fun. And then I don't know what else I bought. This came from 1, 2, 3 Stitch.
This is the mystery.
So
Do you want to let her open it?
Came in. No, don't open it.
So this was in
my
Arlene's mailbox today. She doesn't know what it is.
I'm sure something
This
good.
is so
that I really-
exciting. It's got all kinds of colors.
Okay.
Here it is. Oh wait, there's more.
Oh.
This is all the new ones.
Yep, that's what it is.
Ah.
Hope Blooms. Yeah, so Hope Blooms with the fabric that they recommended. It looks more purple in here, but it's gray.
So Crystal bought her fabric to do this the other day at Keepsakes, and I think hers is a darker blue.
I would probably have preferred the something more purple, but the gray will be pretty. I think the gray will make the colors pop. So.
What's this one?
Oh,
Itty bitty.
these were in the stash that I found. So
Oh, I like those.
this Twisted Threads, itty bitty.
Oh, I like those.
And then this one from the Sweetheart Tree has a little clada on it. I'm sure I bought that to do for my mom.
Say that word again.
Clada.
Clada.
You know, like a clada ring. See the hands holding the heart? That's called a clada.
Ah.
And when you have a ring like that, if you put the heart going out, that means you're single. If the heart's going in, that means you are taken.
So
the clattering usually comes up around and then the heart. So if the heart is facing outwards, you're free to give your heart to somebody else. If it's facing inwards, you've already given it.
Don't even look at my heart.
So yeah, Sweetheart Tree. I was working on that before I started Mania, and I've got to pick that up again. It's kind of a work.
That's really cute.
Still. But they have some crystals, and I couldn't find my crystal package, so I'm going to have to reorder those. So
I like this.
I'm back to work next week, so
oh, I'm sorry.
I am no longer a lady of leisure after this week, so got to get all that stuff done now.
Quick, stitch, stitch, stitch.
Yes. But I think that's all I have.
That's all I have too.
Well, that was pretty short.
Cats? Do the cats have anything?
No, I think they
Stella?
ran away. They ran away.
He's checking out the angel.
Oh, he likes my angel.
I like your angel.
So we did it.
We did. We did our video all by ourselves.
We did.
Sans Crystal, who is playing in the sand, maybe.
Yeah, well,
Sans.
not yet. She's just getting off the plane.
So yeah,
up in Maine.
Off to Maine.
Forlorn without any local needle shops. Maine, you've got to get some needle shops. Holy cow!
I know. That's just sad.
It is sad. I feel sorry for those Maine people, but they have lobster.
I was gonna say they have lots of lobsters, so
probably shrimp.
When is Shrimp Fest? It's got to be coming up.
September.
Okay.
That's our thing. Shrimp Fest. She eats so much you have to rub her tummy.
Remember that one? We did. We went there one year. And we said, don't give us any sides. Don't give us any. So just keep bringing the shrimp. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh my God.
We were going to stitch after, but she had to go home because
I was so full. It's like, there's no way. I just need to go home. I was miserable. It was horrible. I don't think I've ever.
So we have to learn self-control, because clearly this addiction does not help me with it's going to help me with self-control, because I'm not going to look at all this stuff and I'm not buying any more for a little while.
I like this one.
That'll be fun.
I like this one.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway.
Yay. All right.
The end?
That's it for us.
All right.
We did it.